remember the days of Palace. I remember Most Wanted. I remember so many films that he has played virtually any role. And as a director, he has also seen it all. Done a lot of work. Played King several times that I'm sure that now he should be going to take the kingship of his.
They should be called into it.
Yeah, you understand? Today we have on the show a man that has seen it all in Nollywood, Mr. Antar Laniyan. He's going to be telling us his Nollywood story and how he has been able to survive. He's one of those who have survived all the levels of Nollywood and is still relevant till today. But before we start talking to him, for some of who don't really know who Mr. Antar Laniyan, which I know that it is almost impossible, but
except for the Gen Zs.
Even the Gen Zs.
Well, they don't research much. So
let's
it's
hear a little about Mr. Antar from Biron.
Antar Babatunde Laniyan is a veteran Nigerian actor, director, and producer whose name commands respect in the world of film and television. He hails from Oshogbo, Osun State, and was born on May 26. He studied theatre arts at the University of Ibadan, where he honed the skills and laid the foundation for a successful acting career that has spanned over 4 decades. Antar Laniyan, as is mostly known, began his journey on stage in the late 1970s and professionally in the early 80s. His breakout performance came in the stage play known as Everybody Wants to Know. Since then, he has starred in several classics including Shango, Shaworide, Agogo Iwo, Oleku, and Outcast, aside many others. Beyond acting, Antar is also a respected director in the Nigerian film industry. He directed the very first episode of the popular Nigerian TV series Super Story and went on to handle other hit projects like This Life and Oh Father, Oh Daughter under the Wale Adenuga Productions. Known for his discipline, depth, and rich voice, Antar Laniyan is not just a performer but also a mentor and cultural ambassador. He believes strongly in using film to promote values, culture, and positive change. A husband, father, Antar Laniyan continues to inspire the younger generation with his consistency, humility, and passion for the craft he believes in.
Welcome to the show, Miss. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to start from the top today, and that's this. Looking at your profile, you are one of the actors who is a trained theater art person. And how does it make you feel when you see people? Because a lot of people say Nollywood is one of the few industry where the entry point is very low. Anybody can become an actor tomorrow. You understand? You've heard cases of people say, I was Lagbaja's driver. So when I used to go, then that one day they wanted to shoot. They now say, yeah, put it.
I was a light man.
You understand?
I was a spark man.
How does it make you to feel? Even you, I've interviewed somebody who told me that she went to see somebody on set. And when she got there, the person that they were using to shoot the scene was Miss Baby. You now said, are you an actress? She said, no. She said, you now told her that, read the script. She read it, said, try it. And that was it for her. And that person is Taiwo Aromoku. You understand? So how does it make you feel?
First of all, I try to avoid mediocrity as far as this job is concerned. If let's take the Taiwo incident for instance. I didn't just say you're an actress, blah blah blah. I must have told Becky Adeoye, try her. Or maybe Becky had said, mommy, yeah, she's good. Then read. Okay. If she wasn't good, this idiot here will not use her. She did well, and that's it. because I try to avoid mediocrity. I don't just allow anybody to dabble into what I have a lot of respect for. That's it. So what we have these days, yeah, it is true, but then I wouldn't allow anyone to bring anything stupid to my own desk. That's how it is. I don't want to know how beautiful you are. If you don't have it, I will not allow it on my desk. I wouldn't.
Okay, so that takes me to the next question. I mean, you just spoke about it. You need to have it. You need to have that passion. You need to understand the craft. Do you think quite a number of the young generations who, are in the industry through several means, like we explained there, actually have the passion or understand what it means, to serve the craft?
Yeah, not all of them anyway, but those who have it, you can always tell. If you don't have it, we are talking about something you will do, and in the next 40 years, you may have the opportunity to still see it. Then you will see your stupidity. Yes, but if you're good, of course, people want you to express yourself. You understand? So, if anybody just comes in to say, I can act, and without trying you to know whether you can actually do it, and I'll say to you, okay, get on set. I just record it the way you have given it to me, and I release the film like that. In the next 20, 30 years, if I see it, I won't be happy, and I'll blame myself. So to avoid that, I don't allow it.
Okay, now you are one of those who is well trained. You came to the industry at a time when professionalism was still very strong. Because a lot of people believe that today professionalism is not as strong as it used to be before. How do you manage, for example, if for example now you are working on a set and they call time for 9 o'clock and you are there at 9 o'clock and the young reigning actor you're supposed to act with strolling at 11 o'clock, how do you manage the situation?
You will go back. I would not mind starting all over. You will go back. Unless, of course, you give me a very good excuse. For God's sake, I didn't go to bury my father because of this. Because I have collected money, the Igbo producer will not allow me to go. He said, Mr. Antar, we have hired camera now. I said, man, I have to go to my town to bury my father, blah, blah, blah. All of them are just like, I had to find a way to send my younger brothers there. Make sure you record it in VHS that time. But let me just see the way it was. When I was giving back to Ife, I had to leave my wife in the hospital. She was to go through CS or something. So I had to leave her to go and record Strange Woman because people like Joker Silva and all of them were there waiting for me. And my wife said, "Go, nothing will happen. Don't worry." Andy had to rush me and said, "Antar, go." 12 o'clock midnight, I had to trek from around Ojuelegba because that was where the location vehicle could take me to. I trekked from Ojuelegba to Mushin. Around that time, I met my mother there. She was crying. By this time, Mommy, I just have to be here. That's after Andy and Joe Dudu prayed a lot, and Joker Silva, they prayed that nothing will happen. Just don't worry. So if I could do all that, I don't want to know what has been delaying you, that you had to come late. You want to know how when I was coming, I was feeling in traffic. I just say 3 o'clock. That's me. So nobody has any excuse. You come late and you are giving me a flimsy excuse, or you will go back. I will send for somebody who can do it. Nah. And I don't mind wasting an hour again because you are not responsible. Somebody will come and do it.
Okay.
That is as a director. What as an actor?
What? It's not my business. It's not my business. You have paid for 2 days, all right? And because you are stupid, you cast somebody that has no sense. You have to pay extra. No, it's true. You have to pay extra. There's a lady in the US now. They call her Notia Lore.
I know her.
You know her?
Yeah.
Ask her. She was like, I don't know whether she was afraid. Read script. And she was shaky. After auditioning, why are you now shaky? Go, Becky, give me another person. And she said, I will do it. Okay, come tomorrow. I had to do something else because there was no way I would waste my own time. So she came the next day and did it very well. Bam, that's it. Today she will say, Antar, you gave me the guts to face audience even as a singer.
So now let's talk about the industry.
Okay.
Well, now, a lot of people are concerned about the way that the industry is. There have been a couple of times that even it was just a very short thing that made people who are serious practitioners not to run into trouble. I'll give you an example. About 2 years ago, some guys went to kidnap. They were kidnappers. They were also producers. I don't know whether you heard about that.
I didn't hear about that.
And they were having a meeting, and the police, RRS, came, and there were crossfires. Okay. But they were producers. One of them have done 2 or 3 English movies. There was another time, another guy is a Yahoo guy who is a producer, and EFCC was tracking him. And they tracked him to location. And they even had to arrest 1 or 2 actresses who was bailed out later because of the fact that part of what they traced, they made the actors to come and say, this money, what was it for? You understand? So, in your mind, how do you think we can avoid all these things? Because everybody believes that the entry point into Nollywood is just have money.
The Tampan, Nantap, AGN and all that. If we screen people, all right, let money go to blessings. Let money go outside. Let's just live. If you're coming with your money, remain a producer and stay away. Just give me money, let me produce. So wherever, I don't want to know how you got your money. It's your business. If you are arrested, they will not even trace you to, apart from, okay, he's a film producer, it is the money that he has that he's using to produce movie. Bam. But if you don't allow just anybody to come into your trade, that's you avoiding mediocrity. I've been shouting this thing. You don't allow mediocrity into it is because of our lackadaisical attitude. That's where we are now. Yeah. That's where we are. If the association, somebody is saying, I want to be an actor, I want to join your association, screen that person. Even like I told Tampan president, I said, if this association, if we have 500, it's okay. If we have clean slate, then it's okay.
With 500 members?
Yes, no, it's okay. For as long as we are doing well, and everything is going on fine, and people know us for what we call, if we are pure, then it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be in our this thing now. It's not by force.
No. So sorry, I need to ask this because most times when I see you on screen, I keep wondering. When I have the opportunity, I would ask, which is why I'm asking now. He said, Mr. Bond said something when we were introducing you. You've acted quite a number of roles. You've been a kingpin, you've been a drug baron, you've been the head of armed robbers, you've been a king, you've been a politician, you've been a governor at different, you've done quite a number of roles. Is there a particular role in your mind in the last over 4 decades, you're thinking, I wish somebody can give me this role to interpret?
Yeah, let me put it like this. There's no role that I've ever played that has not been challenging. Even if you say, Antar, all what I want you to do is just cough, I will go and rehearse that cough. Yeah. So that I can cough perfectly. So everything I've done so far has been challenging. So if there is any role that is coming that I have not done, I will see it as a challenging role. I don't allow people hail me on the street. Professionals have said, Antar, you are good, so I am good. No. I still stand in front of my mirror to rehearse. If you give me a script now, you have given me a challenge. Because I'll get home and be a madman in front of my mirror. Because I want to convince you that, so you don't call another person, you know, that kind of thing. I wouldn't want a thing like that. It's a defeat to me. So I will stand in front of my mirror, rehearse. I will convince myself that no, when I get there.
Even if it's a role you've done before, maybe many years back.
I have to change it. Because people out there are not fools. They will say, he has done something like this before. So you have to kind of put one or two things that will make it different from what you have done before. Our audience, they are very intelligent people. They will say, he has done something like this before, and it's the same way.
Okay. As we are gradually rounding up, because this is radio and time, but I want to ask, what's your opinion about? I've heard a lot of people say different opinions. What's your? I don't know whether you heard about Uncle Dede's opinion about it. I'm talking about sets for role.
Sex for role.
Sets for roles in Nollywood.
SEX.
Yes.
Okay.
I never know if you heard about Uncle Dede's opinion when he said to him there was nothing wrong in it. It is what you have that you used to get what you want. That the only problem he has with it is that you must not force
it to happen.
Anybody. If anybody says no, let him go. But you also have a right as a producer or director, if you don't want to give that person the job because he has said no to you, to say no. What's your opinion about that?
If you say to me that I want to act, and I say, I have to take you to bed. You want to do, tell any you. Yes, because you have the right to say, go to hell, uncle. I don't want to do. But if you now say, it doesn't matter now, it happens now, then that's because you too, the girl, when she tell any. So I don't see anybody forcing anybody or anybody, forcing you to do it. You can say no, I don't want to. I'll go and meet you who will give me a role without having sex with me. You can always do that. You are at liberty to reject, to say no, I'm not going to do it. Nobody is forcing anybody. If you come out of a room and say, won't rape me, there must be struggle. You know where to hit and the man will just fall down. So what are you talking about? Nobody is forcing anybody. If I say you have to give me your body before I give you a role, you too, you get for hand.
But do you think it's morally right that a producer or a director most times
it's very wrong? That's not being a professional now. How can you say that means that even if that person, the girl, does not have it, does not know about the craft itself, cannot act, you now give it, I know how to manage people like you. Just give me your body. So it's not right. You will take anything from such woman because she has given you body. She understands. So yes, no, I don't see it.
So now, what are the movies that your fans should look forward to watching from you this year?
Hey, yes. There are so many of them, but if you say a movie that I personally direct, that I have directed, then I'm talking about Outcast. Okay. Outsmart. One is Outcast, another one is Outsmart. Those two.
On which platform?
Yeah, we did it for this marketer, M Salon.
Okay.
I think he has his own channel and.
Okay, so it's a YouTube, mostly.
Okay, so what? I also know that you are in the midnight in Shangisha.
Yes.
Why should anybody watch that movie this Friday as it comes out this Friday?
Because you need to watch that movie because there is this difference that Shola and Benchia Dika, their approach. I want people to go and say it. With these two people, their directorial guide was kind of different when I was on that set. Because when I was invited, I was looking at, okay, we were doing staging by, but I was surprised. The technical input. I mean, people should watch that movie. I don't want to go into telling you the story.
Okay.
So that I want you to see. Don't just watch Midnight in Shangisha. Watch the technical thing. In fact, movie makers too should watch.
Wow.
So yes, so that you have one or two things to learn.
From.
All right.
Interesting.
Thank you so much, Mr. Antar Laniyan, for coming on the show. It's been a while that I've been chasing you, but it's been worth it. I've learned a lot of things talking to you, and I'm sure those who have listened today too must have learned a lot of things. True. And I wish you the best. When those movies comes out, we'll surely watch. We'll surely persuade people to watch, and we continue to wish you the best in the industry.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.